Hey guys, what's up? Alrighty, today we're gonna be showing how to get 40 really quick combat achievement points just doing a solo entry mode Theater of Blood. It's not hard at all, and let me show you some of my gear. I'm trying to do sort of a budget setup. I know I got the scythe, but you can do this with a whip. The reason why I'm bringing the scythe is just for the 17-minute speed run. It's a master task. The scythe is just going to make it go a little bit quicker. So yeah, I am bringing the scythe. But if you're not going for the speed run, you can go with a whip. Otherwise, you can see, I know I said it's a budget run, I suppose, but I'm bringing a ToB. You don't need the ToB. You definitely don't need the ToB. As a matter of fact, I highly recommend bringing the BOFA instead of this. Bring a BOFA and some crystal gear instead. It probably works even better than the ToB for what we're going to do here, or just as good. I just don't own a BOFA, so sorry. But yeah, BOFA works for sure. Otherwise, here's a quick four-way mage swap. We can bring Void, that's fine. If you don't got the ToB, just replace it with Bofa, that's fine. And if you don't got the scythe, just bring a whip. Like I said, the only reason I'm bringing a scythe is because I think it's going to speed things up a bit for the 17-minute speed run. But this will be a 40-point run. We're going to get 40 points in a single run with all the combat achievement tasks that we can get solo in a single run. I'll show how to do them all. The important items that you absolutely need, you 100% need these. You need a chally, you need a crystal halberd, right? That's going to be for one of the combat achievements. You need a salve amulet, salve E. That's also going to be for one of the combat achievements. And you need your freeze runes. We are going to be casting Ice Barrage. That's for one of the combat achievements as well. Um, Otherwise, yeah, if you got, I'm bringing a Bando's Godsword. You can bring a Dragon Warhammer. Um, bring your blowpipe. Definitely bring a blowpipe. But otherwise, yeah, four-way mage swap, four-way range swap. Both is fine. And if you don't got the scythe, just bring a whip. It's fine. But yeah, let's send it. Let's pre-pot up, and I'll grab a couple brews and a couple anglers, and we're good to go. Let's go send this. Entry mode Theater of Blood. Some of the tasks seem a little harder than others, like the Verzik one where you can't let her bounce you. But it'll be fine. We're actually gonna cheese it. We're not gonna do the fancy scythe walking or whip walking or anything like that. Same thing with Xarpus, but we'll see it when we get to it. So anyway, Maiden. First task is Maiden. And all we got to do is when she spawns the little blood spawns, the tomatoes, we got to kill them right away. Just scythe, any melee weapon, right? Scythe, whip, whatever. It'll kill them in one hit, pretty much guaranteed. So yeah, let's send it. Throw our mage prey on. Oops. And BGSer 2 times at the start, just weaken that defense a bit. Decent hit, 31. Alright, her defense is really low. And then we just start killing her. She'll spawn crabs at 70%, so they'll be coming any second. Now, these could spawn the blood spawn, so we need to be prepared. In case they spawn, they didn't. So we're good so far. Just kill that crab. In entry mode, it'll only spawn one crab if you're soloing. So we just kill them when they come. Here's another one at 50%. Take it down. Boom. These could be the blood spawns. These are what we're worried about. And they didn't even spawn. So very easy right now. Just if they do spawn, if those blood spawns, they look like tomatoes, little red orbs. Just slap them one time with your whip. These could spawn them again. So anytime she throws blood, there it is, there it is. There's the tomato. So just boom, one shot it. That's the whole task. Just kill those things right away. That's the whole task. Otherwise, we just kill Maiden with melee. We don't need to use any fancy gear swaps. We don't need to use mage or anything like that. Just kill her with melee. And Maiden's already down. There's the combat achievement. Alright, so when Maiden's down, first thing we want to do is throw that salve on. That's going to be necessary for this next combat achievement. Throw it on early so you don't forget. And we'll just head on into Bloat. So the combat achievements for Bloat, we're actually going to get 3 in here. We're going to get 3 combat achievements in here. So one of them, it's so easy. We just run to the far side of the room. We're going to enter from the far side of the room. That's literally a combat achievement. Enter from this gate instead of this gate. And another combat achievement is to make sure that you have your salve equipped the whole time. We already have our salve equipped. And the final combat achievement is we're going to actually kill him with the Crystal Halberd spec. So here we go. We'll just enter. Boom. Combat achievement. Simply for entering from the other side. Right? Easy peasy. I got repeat combat achievements on, by the way. So we will see every time we win a combat achievement. Just because I got the repeats on. But yeah, we'll just slap Bloat down. Keep circling around until he goes down. We'll see him go down. And we just got to make sure that we get that last hit off with the Crystal Halberd. Very easy. So let's see. How fast can we kill Bloat? Oh my gosh. Entry mode. He just gets melted. We'll do like 4 hits and then we'll start running. Maybe we'll do 5. We'll stay. Alright. Yeah, we don't even need to tick eat or anything. Bloat does like no damage in entry mode ToB. Very easy kill. The only important thing we got to focus on is making sure we get that last hit with the Chally. But yeah, we'll just circle around. Wait for him to go down. He could turn. He could change directions, right? There it is. He just changed directions. But he's going down any second now. Here he goes. And we got to get that last hit with the Chally. So let's get him low. Drink a super combat. We're not hitting at all. Can we kill him? Let's... Oh, not yet. One more hit. One more hit. Alright, and we'll get that last hit with the Chally. So when he goes down again, we'll just slap him with the Chally. Very easy combat achievement. Just make sure you don't accidentally kill him early. You could get some really fat hits on him, right? Make sure that last hit's with the Chally. So I got my spec on. And as soon as he goes down, we're just going to go spec him and get the kill. Here he goes. He'll go down any second. We'll slap him with that Chally. Boom. Combat achievement complete. We should get 2. There we go. Alrighty. 2 combat achievements. One was for the Chally. There it is, Chally time. And the other one was for having our salve equipped. So we can take that salve off. And we don't need anything. We can skip the chest. If you need supplies for some reason, you can get free bandages out of the chest. But here we go. This is probably the hardest room in entry mode ToB, and it is because it is a solo Nylo. The waves are still a pain in the butt. But all we're going to do, we're just going to do one-way swaps, right? One-way weapon swaps. So we're going to use the blowpipe here. Let me actually throw on my range cape so I'm not wasting ammo with the blowpipe. But we're just going to kill all the little bugs as soon as they pop up. So super combat up, range pod up, and we'll start with mage. And the combat achievement we're trying to get here is in the late waves when there's like 4 Nylos on a pillar. We're going to try to freeze 4 of them all at the same time. 4 of them with 1 freeze. Alright. So we'll do that in the later waves. Otherwise, yep, we just kill all the bugs. Try to kill them as fast as possible. I don't think we're going to risk any of the pillars falling, but even if it happens, it's not a huge deal because it's just entry mode. So just focus on killing all the bugs. You can use claws, you can use your whip, don't use your scythe, use a quick weapon, right? So use claws or a whip if you got that. But yeah, nothing too bad to worry about. I guess maybe the speed run, I suppose, but otherwise, yeah, we'll just try to be semi-efficient. But like I said, we're just going to be doing one-way swaps. It doesn't really matter what you pray, just pray your favorite prayer. It's only entry mode. Pray mage, pray range, doesn't matter. If you feel you're getting low or you want to keep your health up, you know, just eat your angler, eat your brew. It's no big deal. If you notice the numbers above the Nylo's head, it's that's telling me what wave it's on. I can put that plugin in the description below. I forget what the plugin name is, but I'll throw it in the description below, so in case you guys want to keep track of those waves, you can. But in like the mid 20s, that's probably when we're gonna actually do the combat achievement and get the big freeze off. Let me eat a little food. See, so it can be pretty casual. We don't need to rush. Just one way weapon swaps is fine. Can't even keep that health fully topped off. Not a big deal in entry mode. I should probably be praying range against them. Doesn't really matter. They're all very weak. Oops. Okay, so we can start paying attention. We're getting close to wave 20. When we see 4 bugs on a pillar, like all kind of clumped up, that's when we're going to cast a freeze spell on them. That's the combat achievement. Still kind of got to wait for those late waves. This is the most annoying room. It always takes forever. It's hard to speed it up. But see, I don't even got to do like any fancy prayer swaps. I don't need to be praying different offensive prayers. I don't need to be changing, you know, my overhead. I guess I can. I do like pray mage. It's just my favorite one. Let's see. That's wave 20. So wave 20 is here. And we should get a good opportunity for a nice big fatty freeze coming up. We got that stamina potion. Might as well drink it. So here, oh, that was actually a good opportunity. I should have done it right there. Maybe. Can I get a freeze off right there? Let's see. Will that get all 4? No. How about this? There we go. So when there's 4 clumped up like that, right, we just get a big freeze off. It hits 4 bugs at a time, and that finishes the combat achievement. So that's it. At this point, we just got to finish the room. Keep that keep that health up. At this point, we're just trying to finish. Hopefully no pillars drop. If you're getting low, you can always blood barrage. But be careful. I think even in entry mode, if you hit them with the wrong attack style, they become invincible. So maybe it's not a good idea to just blood barrage. Yeah, he's invincible, so we can't kill him, which means they do a little extra pillar damage. So we'll just keep ourselves topped off. I don't think a pillar is gonna fall. This one looks like it could fall. But we're already on wave 30. I think this is the end, 31. And there we go. Nylo room is down. Very casual. Didn't even really risk a pillar falling. None of them got super low. And the boss, let's see. So I'll get all my gear ready, right? And the boss is always going to start with melee. So we throw our melee gear on. Let's top ourselves off. Drink the super combat. And we're going to hit him a couple times with melee. Boom. Throw our main weapon on. And get ready. We'll pray swap first. Pray mage. Throw that mage gear on. And get a couple hits off with mage. So our top priority is to just pray first and attack second. So range pray on. And hit him with range. Get ready to pray swap. Here it comes. Melee pray on. Hit him with melee. You don't need to do offensive prayer swaps if you don't want to. Just focus on those protection prayers, right? Range pray on. Hit him with range. And this probably finishes him off. Let's see. Oh, gotta do one more hit probably. Yeah. Pray mage and he's down. Alrighty. Get my inventory switched back up. And we're on to Sote. So far, that achievement, all we had to do was freeze the little clump. Sote, the fourth boss, it is a group-only achievement. You need a partner. You need a duo partner. We can talk about it, but basically all you got to do is you have to split his big ball with a partner. You cannot do this one in solo. So we're just going to rush through it. Go kill Sote really quick. Like to get some BGS off. You can use a Dragon Warhammer. I probably shouldn't have done it twice right there, but he's so weak in entry. Oops. Yeah, he's so weak in entry mode that it really doesn't matter. Look, he just gets melted. And now we just run the maze. Even in solo, we don't have to worry about doing the maze twice. We can just run the maze. You don't got to do fancy movements. You can do some corners if you want, but all we do is run the maze. And get right back onto Sote. So yeah, we're killing him pretty fast. If he uses the ball attack, and we'll see it down here, it'll give you a notification that he's using his death ball. You'll want to stack up right here with your partner. Both you and your partner come to the front of him, stack up, split that ball. Here it is, right? So when he does this big attack right here, oh, he kind of, but it said a ball of energy is coming your way. When he does that, you and your partner stack up on his head and split that ball. That's the combat achievement for Sote, but you got to do it with a partner. You can't do it solo. Otherwise, Sote's really easy. You can just pray mage, and if you see a black ball coming toward you, just switch to range. Right, so red ball, you pray mage. Red ball, keep praying mage. And then, yeah, that black ball, that would be a pray range. But yeah, Sote's easy, especially in entry mode. And we're going on to Xarpus. So at this point, this is your last chance to restock, so just grab some of those bandages. Get a full supply, right? We can grab all those bandages. And for Xarpus, I think all we got to do, we got to make it to phase 3 of Xarpus. And we cannot attack him when he looks at us. So we'll just take it nice and slow. In the beginning, we just stand on the exhumes. But for the combat achievement, in phase 3, never hit him when he's looking at you. I mean, it'll probably kill you anyway. But do not hit him when he's looking at you. That is the combat achievement. Well, that sucks. That's kind of far. We're not gonna do anything special. We'll just no scythe walking. We're just gonna blow pipe from the perimeter. And actually here, I'll get that BGS off first, and then we'll blow pipe from the perimeter. The easy method, guys. Alright, I think he's done. So we'll get those 2 BGS off, and then we'll just run to the perimeter, okay? Right? 1, missed, and get ready to run. 2. Throw that range gear on, and we'll just hit him from back here. Move every couple hits. Right? Always move 2 tiles at a time when he spits at you. And when he gets around 30% health, 30-ish, maybe a little lower, he'll transition into phase 3, and that's where the combat achievement happens. And all we got to do is kill him when he's not looking at us. So we'll go nice and slow. He'll screech. That's how we know that he's entering phase 3. Alright, so let's see. He's going to screech any second now. Oops. Here it comes. There it is. There's the screech. So we throw our melee gear on and just stand on one of these tiles. Throw that melee gear on. Pray piety, and we'll wait for him to turn. So he's facing this corner, so we'll just slap him. Boom. Now he's facing away from us, we slap him. Just go one time. Be safe about it, right? No need to greed those extra hits. Just hit him when he's not looking at you. Right? We don't need to greed extra hits. We'll wait and see where he turns, and then we'll hit him after he turns. Right? So if I stayed there, he would have been looking at me. And he's down. There's the combat achievement. There it is. Oh, don't look at me. Alright, so Verzik. Let's throw on our mage gear. For Verzik, we're going to have our mage gear on, and we will pick up the staff. Make sure you pick up the staff. And there are 2 combat achievements we're going to be doing at Verzik. There is a 3rd combat achievement, but you need a partner for that. And we'll talk about that another time. But for solo, we can do 2 combat achievements here at Verzik. So let's equip that staff. And the first combat achievement, all we got to do is kill phase 1 without letting a pillar fall. So we'll throw on our staff, right, our fancy staff, and we'll get ready to special attack him. And all we're going to do is we're going to start right here. We'll pray mage, and we're going to get that special attack off and run behind the pillar. So here we go. One special attack, 2 special attack, and get behind that pillar. And we'll just wait a sec. Right, she does her hit, and then we get right back into hitting her. And we just got to kill her before the pillar falls. Get 3 hits off, run back behind the pillar. If you're worried about the pillar getting low, if you feel like you're going slow, just run to the next pillar. Run over here. Don't let the pillar fall. See, we can just run over here, hit her on the way, and she's already down. Don't stand next to the pillar when they fall. Okay, so here's where we're going to get cheesy. We'll throw our range gear on. You can use your Bofa for this. Pray range. And we can't let her bounce us. So we'll just hit her from afar. If she spawns the purple bug, hit it with your blowpipe. That'll pop it. Otherwise, yep. We will be tanking these ridiculous blue balls, so this is the chance where we might need to eat. But just don't get into her melee range. We'll just kill her with range, right? That could do a big damage right there. And we'll kill her with range. You can do this with the Bofa. I've done this with the Bofa. No problem. Go kill that bug when it spawns. Just hit it with your melee weapon. Oh, and pray mage in this phase. Just make sure it doesn't accidentally drag you into melee range, right? So we'll pray mage and just kill her from afar with the bow. Let me actually drink my range pot. Alright, she spawns a bug. We hit it with melee. Boom. Yeah, it looks like those blue balls don't even really hit you when you're solo entry mode. They don't do much damage at all. Alright, and Verzik is down. There's the combat achievement. At this point, we just got to finish it up. You get another combat. So for phase 3, you can actually just camp melee. Just pray melee against her. And if she uses a different attack, there's mage, just switch to mage, go back to melee. We can just kill her like this, very easy. We don't got to worry about tanking. We just got to camp, pray melee, and switch if necessary. See, look, there's a 0. Get away from the bug. And just heal as necessary. She's going into webs, and we'll probably finish her off right here. Alright, that's it. Did we get the speed run? I think we went a little slow for the speed run. So it looks like the speed run is probably, oh yeah, completion time 19 minutes. So I went really slow. So we didn't get the speed run. The speed run is 17-minute completion time. So you might need some better gear, or you might just need to be more efficient than I was. I was going really slow, taking it chill. But the speed run sub 17-minute would be another 5-point achievement task. And beyond that, there are 2 duo tasks you can do. One of them is phase 3 Verzik, and the other one is the Sote ball. And finally, you also get 3 combat achievement points just for beating the raid. Just beat it one time and you get 3 combat achievement points. But that's it. Sorry we didn't get the speed run in this video. Maybe we do that one later. But basically, for solo combat achievements, you can get anywhere between 35 and 40 combat achievement points in just a single run. And this pretty much showcased how to do them all, other than the speed run. I guess I was going a little too slow for that. But I hope you guys had fun. If you haven't given Entry Mode ToB a try, go give it a shot. Like I said, you don't need the scythe. You can do it with a whip. The speed run is a little easier if you're with a duo partner or even a trio partner. You can just race through this thing. It's a little trickier to get in a solo. Maybe you want to bring Torva. Maybe you want to bring just better gear in general, right? You could bring your Ancestral. You could bring your Crystal, or maybe your Masori if you're using a T-bow. But yeah, bring some better gear or bring a partner if you're going for that sub 17 speed run. And yeah, I hope you guys had fun. See you guys in the next one. Peace.